1, booster ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle, returning to the space station, paving the way.
Well, hello there, beautiful people. Welcome to the Vintage Modeler channel, and welcome to the journey. Back at you again with another fantastic build, which is a box for now. But what's inside the box is a Revell 40th anniversary 1/72 scale space shuttle. And I've done this kit before. It's huge, but it's, you know, from the from the late 70s to the 80s, and then the 90s, and then the mid 2000s, I think, with the Space Shuttle program before they went back to capsules, which I was very surprised when they did Dragon capsule. I thought after the 60s we were done with capsules, but obviously we're not. I thought the Space Shuttle was the future, but obviously, I guess with all the problems that it had, you know, I had several tragedies that happened to two of the vehicles, two of the 12, I believe it was 12 vehicles. But anyways, this is, inside this box is that model, and let me just unbox it for you real quick and we'll check it out. This, of course, is the Space Shuttle. You can recognize it. I did this model a while back, and what got me was, I don't know if you can see it. This interior. This thing has a cockpit interior. Like, wow. And not only that, but it also has all these cool things. It's got the Canada arm moving. It moves. And you've got these opening door bays here, so that's really cool as well. But this is a huge kit in 1/72 scale. I think it's about maybe that big, I think, somewhere around there. It's going to be big. But one thing real quick, I'm not going to weather this thing. This thing is going to be completely clean as a desktop model, because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a desktop model. So I'm not going to put any re-entry marks or burns or anything on it. We're just going to build it as it is. So let me open up this box and see what that looks like real quick. Alrighty, so here are the parts. You can get an idea of how big, of the size of this thing. Well, that's a pretty big, impressive size. Let's see, where's my measuring tape? So it's looking like we are looking at about 20 inches long. So you've got all these little parts here. Just common model parts. There's your interior floor there. Looks like interior front console. Those may be side walls, if I'm not mistaken. You got little things here. A few moving parts and removable parts, like you can see here. You got movable parts here, which you just pop out and pop in if you want to, which is really cool. And like this telescope piece right here, it swivels and moves, which is really another really cool thing. And you got a figure. How about that? That's interesting. And then you've got a nice paint guide here. Wow, look at that paint guide. Very nice, I like that. So what I'm probably going to you've got several different choices of which space shuttle you want to use. So you had 6 space shuttle orbiters in total, which the first one, get this, the first one was called the Enterprise. How about that? I wonder if that was coincidence or if that was on purpose. I imagine that was on purpose. And then, of course, you had 2 that were blown up, lost in accidents, which was Challenger in 1986 and Columbia in 2003. And this Challenger in here, I don't see I don't see Challenger. Let's see. It's kind of interesting they don't have Challenger in here. But they do have Columbia. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do the Atlantis one. Because that was the very last space shuttle that landed before they retired the space shuttles. And I remember vividly that particular shuttle landing. And I remember them saying that this was the last of the missions for the space shuttles, that they were going to retire the vehicle. But yeah, nice little model kit. So that is pretty much everything. Alright, there you go. That is the parts overview of the Revell 172 scale space shuttle, the 40th anniversary version. And so with all that said and everything done, I'm going to get these parts washed, and we're going to get to starting building this thing up. Let's get to it. Alright, so here's your interior parts right here, and this is the holder for the payload. And here's your payload, your lab here, and then you've got your telescope here, and I'm going to put the lens on later on this telescope. We'll put that on later. As you can see, you got some cool little moving parts here. Very cool. So I'll just get those painted up. And get those painted up, get them primed white, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I have assembled and painted the lab and also the telescope equipment and stuff like that. And I also put together this Canada arm, which will go right there. So let me put this stuff in, and then we will proceed with some detail interior painting. I'm not going to glue these in because they are sort of meant to be popped out, but I'm just going to place them in there. Okay. It's good. I gotta do some detail painting on that. So, but now for these seats and things. Okay, let's proceed to doing some detail painting on this stuff and getting some decals done, and then we will roll from there. Alrighty, we have gotten a cockpit all painted up and putting the decals on and everything. And we've gotten everything that needs to be put on in these little places. Like I got the windows on. I have got the inside of the landing gear housing. I've got that installed. And I've got, of course, these two pieces installed onto this bathtub. And then I've got this other window installed. And I've got these, I think, intakes, I think you call them. I guess that's what they are. I'm not sure. But I got those installed, those little plates. So this thing is ready for the halves to come together and us to start getting this space plane to look like Space Shuttle. So let's get to getting this done. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the cockpit, and I'm going to put it in through here on this thing. So you see it's got little keys right there, and it just keys right in place. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I'm going to use super glue because right now it's important that I have quick setting. Go in there like that. Looks good. And if I truly wanted to, I'll take this kicker here and accelerate the drying time for even the super glue. There. It's dry. So I'm just going to put it in, secure a little extra security. What in the world? There and there. Okay, that's good. Not much now. Okay. So that's done. So now this thing is going to fit. And here you've got these little keys right there. See those keys? Got them back here too. I'm just going to glue them place. Make sure it's in all the way. About 5-10 minutes, I'll leave this and let this dry. Then I'll come back and we'll put the two halves together. Before I put these halves on, I've got to make sure that this tail fin rudder piece here is going to work. And I've got to keep that on while I'm working on this over here. Let's see, what I could do is, let's see, I think I know what I can do. So let me work one step at a time here. So a dry fit or real quick dry run never does hurt to dry run. Okay, yeah, that's good. So I think I got a pretty good idea what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to use mostly this glue right here, and I'll use a lot of tape. Alrighty there, folks, I believe that's going to do it for this part 1 build of the NASA Revell 40th Anniversary 172 scale Space Shuttle model kit build that we're doing. A very nice kit, very nice build, and I'm enjoying it. The next thing that we have to do is just the seams. I got to work on seams to fix up, and then after that we'll get the thing primed and we'll get it painted. Of course, the paint job to me is a little bit advanced, a little bit complex, with different areas that needs to be black versus white, and then you got a couple of gray areas and places like that just, you know, but that's what we'll be dealing with. Then after we paint it, we'll of course put the decals on, put the clear coat on, and everything like that. So that will be coming up on the next part, the second and the final part for this shuttle. I keep saying I won't say shuttlecraft, for this space shuttle build. I wonder why. So with that, beautiful people, I guess I will let y'all go, and I will see y'all on the next update. So until I see y'all again, please stay safe, take care, and keep modeling.